I just finished watching the trailer for Overwatch 2 Super Mega Ultra Watch, and I'm not going to lie, I'm actually very excited for this season. I'm basically on my knees and praying to Blizzard that they do not mess up this balance patch, because I really want to play this season a lot. So I hope the selection of tanks, DPS, and supports that are viable is healthy and honest and not dishonest tanks like Mauga, Urus, and Road Dogg. That would be really nice. I can actually deal with annoying supports and DPS, but tank is a very important part of Overwatch, and we always wanted to be in a better spot than where it is right now. So I'm really hoping Blizzard gets their shit together for that. But let's not waste any time and let's talk about Super Mega Ultra Watch. Now, guys, I'll talk about the skins a little bit in this video. I'll do a full proper react to all the skins in another video, so keep an eye out for that. For now, I'm going to talk about like all the different events and different cosmetic events that is coming to the Season 11 Super Mega Ultra Watch event. So let's not waste any time and get into that. So on June 25th, so 5 days after the season starts, we'll be celebrating all heroes. Pink Mercy will return to benefit the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Alongside Pink Mercy, there will be a new bundle with a recolor of Pink Mercy called Rose Gold. Rose Gold will actually come in a bundle costing $20, if I'm not mistaken, $20. And that bundle comes with 3 name cards, 3 icons, and the Rose Gold Mercy skin, which also comes with the ability that that Pink Mercy weapon can be used on any other Mercy skin, a Rose Gold Mercy weapon. I don't know if this also applies to Pink Mercy. If somebody can clarify that in the comments, I'd greatly appreciate it. Now, on June 20th, starting with the new season, we'll be getting a community crafted game mode by Overwatch 2 streamers. So, they did this a lot in Overwatch 1, so it's nice to see them bring this back. Basically, to those of you that are not familiar with this, it's basically the April Fool's event, but the streamers get a chance to really, make things pretty wacky and fun. So I'm looking forward to that. It's always nice to play Overwatch in a wacky and arcadey way, and clearly this season is a little bit more wacky and arcadey from the themes that they got going on with the Ultra Watch. Unlock legendary AbbyAZK Sombra. So Sombra's AbbyAZK skin. So to those of you that bought it, I feel so bad for you and I feel so sorry for you. This is the type of stuff that I do believe that the least that they can do is at least give away recolors and not the original skin, because the people that do end up buying these things, they don't really get anything as a, how do I say this, they don't really get compensated in any way. And again, like, they know what they bought it for. They don't know if they're gonna give it away at some point. Obviously, more often than not, Blizzard does give away the less popular skins. But to those of you that bought this one, sorry that you have to, hey, I bought the skin and now they're giving it away. What the hell? Anyways, legendary AbbyAZK Sombra is coming back, and it's going to be given away in a very unique way. You basically just have to play the game and you'll unlock the AbbyAZK Sombra name card, icon, and the skin itself over the course of 40 games. So by the time you're progressing your battle pass or just playing the game, the way you're always playing it, you'll unlock the AbbyAZK Sombra skin before you know it. It also comes with about 400,000 XP that they're giving away too, which is nice. Moving over, we have the new push map, Runasapi. This is where Iliari had grown up. We get to learn a lot about her past in here, and it is a new push map. So, I'm a big fan of push. I think Coliseum is the worst map in the game. And speaking of Coliseum, apparently it also got a rework. So we will be basically getting somewhat of a new map in Coliseum 2, a bit of a rework. But I really hope that it solves the problems with Coliseum. My major concern for Coliseum was actually the bridge that connects to the upper half of the spawn areas that connects you to the spawn. And it doesn't seem like they addressed those bridge concerns. But they did address the glass and some other places, which is interesting. So I'm going to give my feedback on Coliseum after I play it, so I don't make myself look like an absolute stupid idiot speaking out of my ass when I clearly don't know how it feels to play on and things like that. So keeping an open eye for push. Things are looking good for push. Runasapi looks very, very fun and interesting. And yeah, pretty good. Moving over to Hero Mastery, Soldier 76 and Kiriko are getting a dedicated Hero Mastery game mode. Not much to say about that. If you're into this type of stuff, it's nice. I like playing these things every now and then when I'm bored and I have nothing to do and I maybe don't want to play PvP, but I do want to play kind of some Overwatch. It's a nice way to warm up and just, play the characters and have some fun. Then we get a new collaboration. It is a Transformers collab, which, when this season was announced, I'm not going to lie, I thought the Mythic skin was going to be a Power Rangers Megazord type skin for Ryan or Diva. The fact that neither of those happened is crazy to me, but then it hit me that, I see. They probably are going to give the Transformer skins to Ryan and Diva for sure. And that's probably where the, Megazord efforts went into. It's like, well, if we're going to make them into big robots anyway, let's collab with Transformers. And that's coming out July 9th. So pretty excited for that. Keep an eye out for the Transformers collab. Summer Games also comes out on July 9th with the Transformers collab. We don't really know what any of the skins look like, but pretty excited for it. I do think we might get Optimus Prime Reinhardt, so very interesting. July 15th. Now, this is by far the most interesting thing that Overwatch has ever done. This is going to reshape Overwatch as a whole. And honestly, I'm keeping a very open mind to it. I've always kept an open mind to these things. And in this one, it is a new Quickplay hacked, pickable passives. And you will be able to pick your role-wide passive. So you'll be able to pick a passive for tank, support, and DPS. Now, I don't exactly remember if you can actually upgrade these. This is something that they're going to let us know in the near future. I don't know if it's going to be like a track of, okay, well, unlock this passive, unlock that passive. But it is going to be a big... it's just going to be a completely different gameplay loop from now on with these passives coming in. Now, again, this is a quick play hack. This isn't permanent. They will be watching community feedback, but it is unbelievably clear that they really do want to commit to 5v5, and they're trying everything they possibly can to see if they can figure out some solutions for some of the annoyances in the gameplay loop for 5v5, especially for the tank role. Now, the final thing to talk about is going to be the Mythic skins. Now, I have a lot to say about this, because there's one thing in here that I'm not particularly a fan of. So for the first time ever, we get technically 2 Mythic skins. We get a Mythic weapon skin. This is our first ever Mythic weapon skin. And we also get a Mythic skin in the form of Calamity Empress Ashe. This Calamity Empress Ashe is clearly a tribute to Rita from Power Rangers, the original, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And honestly, they did a great job with the skin, because they kind of got 2 birds with 1 stone. With the green color on it, I actually think she looks more like Hela from Marvel than she does Rita. So I don't know if that was intentional or not, but they did a great job with it. The skin also overall just looks really good. Bob looks amazing. Again, not going to lie, really disappointed that it wasn't a customizable Megazord, Reinhardt, or Diva. But I digress. Ryan's situation is very interesting with this. So for the first time ever, we get in the Mythic shop. This is going to be in the Mythic shop, and that is Reinhardt's Mythic Bound Demon skin. It is only a skin that will apply to his axe, and yes, you can use this on all of the Reinhardt skins, if anybody understands how Mythic skins work. The interesting thing here, especially in my opinion, is this skin comes out on July 25th or July 15th. I'm not exactly sure on the date. I barely saw it on Twitter, and I'm just trying to go off of it. My point is this doesn't come out right away. And in my opinion, this is a little bit predatory, because it's like, well, what if you're excited and you don't know about that there is a Ryan skin that's coming out, as a weapon skin, and then you buy the Ashe skin instead, and then the Ryan skin comes out, the Ryan, Mythic weapon, and you're like, hey, you know what, I want the Ryan Mythic weapon too. Well, now you got to pay a little bit, you actually have to pay a lot of money to get this skin. Now, could the Mythic weapon skin be priced differently? That is also a possibility, but we're going to have to wait and see. Just really not a fan that the Ryan Mythic weapon doesn't come out right away with the Ashe one, because I'm not going to lie, that one really looks like a scummy thing of, okay, there'll be that one guy that doesn't know, and he's going to spend a lot of money and we're going to exploit him. Now, there's also another way of looking at this. There's a way of looking at this that, like, maybe you're a tank player. Now, I know this because, everybody knows, everybody that follows this channel, watches the live stream, you all know Playmaker, he's our tank player. And, he's a big fan of Reinhardt. And, he saw this and he was like, you know what, I love Power Rangers, I love Rita as a villain, but I'm going to go for the Ryan Mythic weapon because that thing is way too sick. So, you know what, it's up to your personal choice. Obviously in these type of games, you're not going to be able to collect everything anymore. I do miss those days where you could, but that's not the model that we're going to be in. And sadly, as much as I hate to say it, that's just not a model that will service Overwatch for the future if we wanted to improve over time. Granted that it has become incredibly clear that Microsoft left them in the dust as well. Now, for the actual Mythic weapon itself, it's pretty cool. So Ryan actually shoots out lava that drips onto the floor and everything. It does seem like everybody he hits with his hammer has a really cool burn explosive effect. And then once he hits Earth Shatter, and for every target hit, they have this explosion on them, and there's like a hell circle, spell circle that gets formed underneath them. I think that's unbelievably cool as well. So yeah, overall, honestly, Super Mega Ultra Watch looks like a really nice season. It also looks like a very experimenty season of them trying the new Quickplay hacked, of them trying the community crafted game mode from the Overwatch 2 streamers. There is a chance that maybe some things from them become a reality. So, you know what? This is Super Mega Overwatch, where the silliness is cranked up to 11. Get it? Season 11. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video, everybody. If you enjoy this type of content and you want more Overwatch videos, more Overwatch everything, you can hit the subscribe button and keep up with me. And if you want to support the channel financially, you can either use the super chat feature down below or check out my Patreon in the description. That said, I will see you guys in tomorrow's video where I will go through all of the skins.